One of the neat things for me on the Costa Rica trip was the opportunity to go with my 16-year-old daughter, Caroline.
Ever since I was a young girl, my dad told me that he hoped one day we would be able to go on a mission trip together. We both heard about the Costa Rica trip and God began to lay it on our hearts.
A short-term mission trip is an excellent way to make a difference for people.
I'd encourage anyone who's never been on a mission trip, short-term or long-term, to invest in that, either through your prayers, your financial support, but more importantly, to go. Because going, you will come back changed, and you will come back more blessed than you blessed anyone on that trip.
Well, a barrier for me was the cost of the trip, and God really took those barriers away. It was so amazing to see God just take that burden away from me and be able to provide the funds for me to go.
How faithful He is, and how He will provide for those needs of the mission team. I experienced how God met us where we needed Him and as we needed Him.
We had a very unique group in terms of age mix, but it just turned out to be the Lord's will, and He put that team together.
God can use you no matter your age.
My name is Clint Davis, and this is my second time to go to Costa Rica. Going overseas short term is that more than likely you are going to be affected more, and your spiritual growth is going to be much greater. The ministry opportunities that you have with other people there. You might be able to touch someone there, but your relationship with Christ is going to grow. Your faith is going to grow.
I had the privilege of listening to my dad pray with this man to receive Christ, and he walked away that day with freedom and hope in his life for the very first time.
I have so many wonderful memories from our trip to Costa Rica. We actually did conferences where almost 400 people showed up to listen to conferences at 4 different churches. We did Vacation Bible School where over 200 kids were able to attend, and we also did door-to-door evangelism.
This was a powerful experience for me and a life-changing experience.
It was interesting to see how God had prepared me for this particular trip, starting 25 years ago.
And so what a joy it was for me to get to go on a missions trip with my daughter, and I'd highly recommend it to any parent to have that experience of being on the front lines of ministry right alongside your children.
But it was so amazing to experience God using me in a way I'd never imagined.
One ministry opportunity we had while in Costa Rica was to walk through streets and meet local people. We purposed to share our stories with them, the stories of how Jesus has come into our lives and changed them completely.